love your dog. You feed them, spoil them, post their cutest moments, and tell yourself they have the best life possible. But what if some of the most common ways people show love are actually the exact things that make dogs feel confused, stressed, and emotionally unsafe? Not because owners are cruel. Because nobody ever taught them how a dog actually experiences the world. And by the time you hear the fourth one, you may start replaying moments you thought were harmless. If you really care about your dog's happiness, stay with me, because this could change the way you treat them forever. Dogs are not just pets sharing your home. They are emotional beings, reading your tone, your energy, your patterns, and your reactions every single day. They may not speak your language, but they are constantly responding to what your behavior tells them about safety, trust, and belonging. And sometimes, the habits that seem small to us feel huge to them. One of the biggest mistakes people make is taking a dog's food away while they're eating. Some owners do it to test their dog. Some think it teaches respect. But in your dog's mind, that moment does not feel like a lesson. It feels like a threat. Food is not just food to a dog on a primal level. It is survival. So when a hand repeatedly reaches in and removes it, the dog learns something dangerous. My meal is not safe. That is how guarding behavior begins. Not with aggression at first, but with tension, faster eating, stiff posture, and anxiety around the bowl. If you want a dog to trust you around food, your presence should predict something better, not loss. Walk by and drop in a high-value treat. Let your dog learn that your hand near the bowl means good things happen. Another habit people mistake for love is turning every reunion into a full emotional explosion. You walk in the door, your dog loses it, and you match that energy with squealing, jumping, and chaotic excitement. It feels sweet, but for many dogs it pushes their nervous system way too high. Instead of helping them feel secure, it teaches them that your arrival is a major event they need to emotionally brace for. Dogs need affection, yes, but they also need stability. When greetings are too intense, many dogs struggle to settle afterward. They pace, whine, cling, and become more emotionally dependent over time. A calmer return tells your dog something powerful. You're safe, I'm safe, everything is okay. Then there's the crate. A crate can be one of the best tools a dog owner ever uses, but only if the dog sees it as a safe place. The moment you start using it as punishment, that safety disappears. If your dog makes a mess, steals something, or gets too wild, and your response is to angrily send them to the crate, you are teaching them that their private space is where rejection happens. That association sticks. A crate should feel like a bedroom, not a jail cell. It should be where your dog goes to relax, decompress, and feel protected. Once fear gets attached to it, you lose one of the most valuable sources of comfort your dog could have had. And this next one hits harder than people expect: laughing when your dog is scared. Maybe it's thunder. Maybe fireworks. Maybe the vacuum. Maybe your dog is trembling, hiding, panting, or glued to your side, and because it looks dramatic or even a little funny, you laugh or record it. But your dog is not being silly. Their body is in a real fear state. Heart rate up, stress hormones rising, muscles tight. And in that moment, they look to you for information. If your response feels dismissive, they don't understand humor. They understand that their distress did not bring safety. Dogs build confidence when they believe their human is steady during scary moments. If your dog is afraid, be calm, be grounded. Let them feel your presence without overwhelming them. That is how trust deepens. A lot of owners also show affection in ways dogs merely tolerate instead of enjoy. Patting a dog on top of the head is one of the most common examples. Humans mean it lovingly, but many dogs do not love a hand coming down from above. It can feel intrusive, especially when they can't fully see it coming. Some dogs freeze, some turn away. Some give those subtle signals people miss completely. A dog tolerating touch is not the same thing as a dog liking it. Most dogs prefer gentle contact on the chest, shoulders, or along the side of the body. If you want affection to actually feel good to your dog, pay attention to how they respond, not just what you intended. Inconsistency is another silent source of stress. If your dog is allowed on the couch one day and scolded for it the next, that does not teach flexibility. It teaches confusion. Dogs learn through patterns. They feel secure when the world makes sense. But when the rules change depending on your mood, the people around, or the time of day, your dog cannot predict outcomes. And when a dog cannot predict outcomes, anxiety starts to grow. The same goes for jumping, begging, barking, or door behavior. If everyone in the house responds differently, the dog isn't stubborn. The dog is trying to survive a rule book that keeps changing. Another mistake is ignoring your dog when they try to communicate. Your dog paws at you, stares at you, nudges your hand or stands by the door, and you brush it off again and again. To you, it may seem minor. To your dog, it's a message being sent with no reply. Over time, dogs either escalate or shut down. They bark more, whine more, act out more, or they stop trying altogether. And the second outcome is often the saddest, because it looks like calm when it's really disconnection. Your dog does not need you to respond perfectly every time. They just need to feel noticed. Shouting is another habit that damages more than it teaches. If your dog chews something up or has an accident and you raise your voice, they are not sitting there analyzing the past event the way a person would. They are reacting to your tone, your body, your face, right now. Loudness creates fear faster than understanding. And a fearful dog is not in the best state to learn. Clear correction, redirection, and reward are far more effective than intimidation ever will be. Even physically pushing your dog away can mean more than people think. Dogs use closeness as connection. Leaning on you, curling beside you, pressing into your legs, these are social behaviors. If your main response is pushing them off, the message can start to feel like rejection. Boundaries matter, absolutely, but teaching cues like off or place creates clarity without turning touch into exclusion. And finally, too many people underestimate how deeply dogs need social connection. A dog can have good food, toys, and a nice house and still feel lonely. They need engagement, exploration, mental stimulation, and real time with you. Not just existing in the same room, but moments of attention that tell them they matter. Your dog's world is built around your relationship. And when that relationship feels safe, clear, and connected, everything about their life gets better. Your dog is not asking you to be perfect. They are asking you to understand them. And once you do, even small changes can transform the way they feel every single day.